Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and XYZ. Welcome to Highland Visions, first season of a long stream of podcasts that are recorded without thinking. Just a pure stream of consciousness designed to entertain you but also bore you to death. So make sure that you are prepared to embark on a journey that may never end. And in a world full of distractions, I invite you to be still with me and just enjoy being alive, and maybe just be distracted with more interesting elements than politics and global warming and cryptocurrency and everything else that goes on this planet. May seem important, but I invite you to acknowledge that maybe it's not. Maybe what's more important is to feel good in your heart and share love with people ideally with people. You can extend your love to objects and animals, of course. What about Michael Jackson? What about all the message that he was trying to bring in this world? I don't know, it just came to my mind. Among others, John Lennon and Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, all these people who were just promoting the idea of reaching your full potential. I think that's what it all means. We are bombarded with all sorts of things right now that distracts us from reaching our full potential. The more outward attention we give, the less we have for ourselves, and the things that feel good inside of our heart are ignored and they start to feel uncomfortable. And at some point we reach a stage in our lives where we feel cold. And not cold in a sense, I feel cold right now because it's winter time. But you feel cold to answer the phone call from God saying, hey, you signed the contract. You said you're going to be a good person. Look at you. Look what you've done with your time. You've just became a zombie in front of a computer. What about the birds that I created for you? What about all the continents, all the, tropical weather? Yeah. Do not upset God. I am here right now and I have nothing to say. And I had something to say, but where is it? So, yes. Authentic, I would say. Something that is not meant to be seen as me giving advice to you or me trying to make a point. It's just simply allowing thoughts to flow unfiltered and witnessed as they are without them being categorized or put in a box like we like to do. A lot of times we watch these motivational videos with these people who are telling us how life is, and I've been listening and watching these people, and I haven't done anything with my life because of them. People around us, they can be inspiring, but they can never do the work for us. So the idea here is that I just want to create a template for you where you can use this podcast as your time for yourself, because it's almost as if my thoughts are yours. And of course, you're not gonna resonate with everything that I say, everything that I speak, but as far as I'm concerned, it comes from the same place as your thoughts. Thoughts come from a place, or multiple places, that we all share. And sometimes I say things that I don't relate with. And sometimes I end up in places like this that are absolutely yeah, they are heartbreaking in a good way. They're breaking the normal rhythm of my heart. So I resonate at a different frequency. And in other words, my words and your thoughts are not always congruent with who we want to become, who we are, or how we would like to express things. They are just flowing to us, and we are like a sculptor or a composer. We are selecting the thoughts and the idea that the flow that we would like to nourish in our lives, and let go and discard all the other things which are redundant, that are superfluous, and just focus on the things that we would like to nourish. We have a life full of possibilities. We live in a world where everything is possible, and that makes it hard for people who have billions of ideas, because you have to make a choice of what you're going to focus your energy on. You can't focus your energy on everything. It's incredible that we could live an entire life being a monk, we can live an entire life being a musician, we can live an entire life being a writer, and we only touch not even 0.001% of what it could do. So time on this planet is precious, even though time doesn't really exist, whatever that means. The beginning of time, the end of time. So in other words, this podcast is an invitation for you to contemplate your life. It's an invitation for you to ask yourself what is important for you, and why are you doing the things that you're doing. Whenever you listen to the podcast, or before, like maybe 10 minutes before or 10 minutes after, you just make this commitment that you will take action. And it has to be something that you really are passionate about and that you love. Could I have a better quality sound? Definitely. Just that effort of just adding one extra decibel, it's not worth for the amount of money that I'm being paid for this, which equals zero at this stage. 0 decibels is also like a very high quality in sound terms. When your sound is at 0 decibels, you're in a good place. If it's like minus something, usually you're deaf, or your mouth doesn't have enough reverberance to. Oh, hello moon. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna zoom in right now. In a world full of distractions, I invite you to distract yourself with me. Why not? I am a most pleasurable distraction, and I promise you that you will experience something you've never seen before. Nothing borrowed from other people. Everything that I do is my own creation. When I say my own, obviously I don't own anything, because I am just like you, a muribundi on this planet, somebody who just woke up being an adult from a very beautiful childhood that ended abruptly. And now I'm trying to figure out, how do I get back there in that safe, loving space? Do you see what I'm doing there? It's like I've learned this in the cinematography School of Arts in Edinburgh. And yes, I did finish film school, by the way. And I might have just as well learned it from YouTube. I loved my teachers though, and my peers. So it's worth going to school for that one, at least. Maybe it's time for me to end this video right now, because I'm getting crazy. I'm becoming a child again. Yay! I'm looking forward to becoming a child again. I hope you up there, you are God. I hope you enjoy this sort of creative spirit that comes from you. You are creating me. I am a fiction of your imagination. Fulfilling our dreams. I see you on the other side.
Highland Vision.